Because I love you, Bran. It's the only reason they let me go back down for you. It's why my heart's attitude has changed towards you since this. Because when Roman dragged me out, I screamed at him to let me go, and he said why, and River asked me, and I couldn't lie. And none of it matters anyways.
I'm sorry about today. I suppose I owed you a bigger apology than I thought. What do you mean? Why do you say it does not matter? You don't believe this.
Because what you want and what I want do not line up. And because
And
all
why
of the
not?
promises I have to all of the people and things that I need to do and places I need to be and people I need to keep moving. And you want the world.
Artemis, I will ask you for the nth time. What do you want?
I would like things to stop catching fire. I would like my home to be peaceful, my friends and my family to be safe, and to come and go as I please. I almost missed the time where I was alone.
And what else?
You? But that is
You have me
selfish.
already. Do you not? I am your lover, have been for a while.
Yes, I suppose.
You do not seem satisfied with this. So what is it that you want from me?
No, I am just waiting for you to tell me you are going. Or me to tell you that I'm going.
This may happen, but you cannot let it define choices. Answer question. I'm not saying what you think should happen, I'm saying what do you want from me? Just forget about consequence or other people. Think about yourself. Be selfish.
I
Tell me
want you to
what you
travel
want.
with me. And my family, I
Anything
want you to
else?
come. Maybe that oath I made you once in jest. I don't know.
What? You've made a lot of jokes.
Mm. There was one about an old bargain that Faye always liked to make.
Sorry, say again?
There was one about an old bargain that Faye always liked to make. They would make a deal for
You want to have grandchild?
But I can't make oaths with you, so it's irrelevant.
You, you can't do what now?
I can't make oaths with you, so it's irrelevant.
True. No, the fact that you can't make oath is irrelevant, but... Hmm. I'm just imagining an Artemis-sized wizard with a beard.
You know children don't have beards, right, Ren?
Mine might. You don't know.
Not as babies.
You don't know what I am. They could have.
Mm.
Maybe they will be born fully formed at 2 meter tall.
Do you want one like that? I could probably do that if that's what you desire. I think I could make
Tell
a fae
me.
if I tried hard enough. Pull it out of the weird, maybe.
If I were inclined to... See, what I mean by say I manage my expectations. I try not to assume what you mean, and I try not to assume that what something means to me means the same to you, because it became very clear to me that this is not the case from the moment we met. So this is why I try to always let you dictate pace and what things mean and what things are.
Love you.
Because when you say I love you, and if I were to say I love you, I am not sure that they would mean the same thing. Not in feeling, I do not doubt feeling, but I don't know if what we expect to come of this is the same. Tell me, do you want to have the children of all of your lovers?
No. I'd never considered that before. I ruminated in my mind for a while after I made that joke with you. Honestly, after what happened with Boone and Rico, I was thoroughly upset with all of my lovers in regards to the dealing of children.
Did you ever, and this is purely for data gathering, have you been with others since we started sleeping together? I had expected that you would, but I don't
Yes?
know if you have. Often and recently?
Well, here's the thing. River did invite me to her bed tonight, though I'm pretty sure I would be dead in the morning between those two. They're starved. Every so often I visit the pack. It's been infrequent, though. I have not had much time, though most of the time I have been in your house. I don't know if you've noticed this.
I have.
It is usually more of a quick experience with others. Come and go. Also, it's very hard to get a one-on-one experience with most of them.
That is understandable.
I don't know if you know this, but being in
So,
the middle of a bunch of wolves is terrifying.
I mean, when you're your size, maybe.
There's nothing like standing between two very large lichens and going, I'm in danger.
I am terrified of what to say because I don't know what any of this means to you. If I were to reciprocate feeling, what would change, if anything?
Nothing.
Oh,
Um, what was that? Did you hear a
Throat
sound?
is a bit.
That was you?
Yes, throat was a bit
Okay.
dry.
Okay. I was really freaked out there.
Nothing, you say?
Should it? I don't know. Ran, I
Shouldn't it?
was like 20 when I was changed. I didn't have any experience on any of the human behaviors.
Hmm.
I don't
Is
know.
love a purely human behavior?
Um, no, but I think the way we have it, Faye participate in it is different. Most of my kindness
It's.
is expressed through physical means. I don't know if you know
Hmm.
this, but I'm not very nice verbally to River.
You're not as unnice as you think, but let's not change subject. So, which is it? Which version is it that you declared just now? Because we have been very intimate for a while now, and that hasn't changed.
I don't know what the question is. I'm confused.
You mentioned the difference between the human variety and the Fey variety. Yes?
Yes, I mean, with.
What am I to take this as?
I don't know how humans do it, Bran. That's the problem. I've only had it with Faye, where physical love and friendship and lovers and all I have to judge on is Roman and Zendaya.
How do they do it?
They are jealous and possessive. I saw what happened to her by Kenji, and it felt abusive, what he did to her.
And you don't want that.
He,
Well, not the abusive part, but
no,
the
no,
possessiveness.
he wanted her and no one else to have her, but he did not feel that way. And so Teller gave up all of the affection, all of the love that she had from all of us, because that's what he wanted. So her support dwindled because of him, and he had not been with us but 20 years, which is not a long time. And he abandoned her when we got here. Though if he would just let her say, "You can have whoever you wish, and so can I," then it wouldn't have mattered. Because at the end of the day, they still would have chosen each other most of the time.
Artemis, we have sex, often and very good. And we are friends. You support me and I support you. Yes?
Mm.
We have that already.
Do you know what the difference is between
That
a
is.
friend and someone you love? A friend you would get hurt for, a love you'd die for. Unquestionable.
I do not want to change who you are, Artemis. I never have. I've never tried. I liked you for who you are. I like you as you are. I accept you as you are, and I take whatever parts of you you are willing to give me, and I don't complain. But at the same time, I have been stopping myself from, well, I have been trying to not feel this way, because if I do, or if I admit that I do, I cannot stop expectations.
I didn't mean to say it, Bran. And I was
I'm
standing there
glad
with you and River in the circle, and you were arguing. It slipped out, and I ran. And then you came, and you thought what I was upset about was something completely different.
I am glad you did. I will give you what you want. Yes, I will assume whatever role it is, as long as it is not something I am against, but I don't think that it will be. But that does not mean that I am fair. That does not mean I am trying my best to be culturally understanding and not ask something of you that you cannot give. So as long as I am comfortable with arrangement, I will be here. If it gets to the point where I'm not okay with it, I will let you know. If I let myself want more, then I will ask things of you. Things that you may or may not be able or willing to give. Do you understand my dilemma?
Do you understand mine? It is the same. That's why I didn't want to say anything.
No. If you feel this way, you should tell me. This is not secret you should keep. It makes me happy that you feel this way. Being put on same level as a river is incredibly flattering, incredibly important. I'm glad to hear it. I mean it. I appreciate it very much. I never thought we would get to this.
Well, I have a horrible habit of accidentally verbalizing things I mean to keep to myself. And then once it is out, I cannot put it back in a box. It's Pandora's box.
I will not ask you to stop any of your visits to others, Artemis. I will not ask you to change yourself. And if you want to keep choosing me most of the time, I will be happy for it. But it will have to be you who makes these decisions. Because I tried and I'm still hurting. I will follow your lead. But if I desire for more than what you currently give, and I hope for it, and I ask it, and it not happen, I don't know what I would do. That is why I just wait, do my best, and leave it up to you.
There are other concerns too. I fear
Okay.
there are two paths I see, yes? I go back to the hedge and you come with me, or I go back and you don't. Either might work, but if you come with me, I have nightmares about what might happen. If you don't, I worry about time that might pass without me even noticing. There are some times where I wish everything would just stop for a moment. Where it would all be still and nothing would change.
Why do you think this? Why do you want this?
Because it's fine right now.
Artemis, you are barely holding it together most days. It is not fine right now. I'm sorry to say, but you are not cut out for this. You do a very good job, but it kills you.
Well, I have to point out everything's on fire right now because the world was blowing up. That's not my fault.
Most of the daily issues that bring you to breaking point had nothing to do with. You care too much to be responsible for people. I know it sounds contradictory, but leaders cannot put themselves out to pasture like this. You cannot break yourself, because if you do, then you cannot think and you cannot make decisions and you cannot fix anything. You're very good at it, but the way you operate is, how to say, you cannot do forever. It's not sustainable.
No, that's why I steal quiet moments.
They're not enough.
When I can gate, when I could gate, you go steal time there because things don't really move. They don't really change in the hedge. When I am horribly broken and lost and all of it wraps so tightly up, just slip away for a week and you come back and barely any time has passed.
Tell me, what are you more afraid of? The possibility that you go into heads without me and you fall back into old habits and forget about me? Or the possibility that you go into heads without me and you try to do this and it not work? That it all seem meaningless and stagnant and pointless?
No, you don't understand the fear at all.
What is the fear?
I go into the hedge for a day and I'm lost. 20 years have passed, I come back and you're dead. Time.
You think time might invert in heads, less for you, more for me?
It does that sometimes. It is not always faster there than here.
Well, even if I age normally, will not be dead in 20 years.
I understand that, but it was an example. last time we went, it was supposed to be 2 days. It was 20 years, Bran. Do you understand why I am so terrified to go somewhere without the people that I care about, because then they are gone, probably dead or lost to wars that I had no ability to stop?
Artemis, breathe, please. Okay.
Or I might never come back. Even if I try.
I don't believe this. I think you'll find your way. I think sex is too good. Hmm?
The world is going to take a nap soon, Bran. And unless we want to sleep in the savannah, we should find a better place.
Like short nap or big nap?
20 minutes, and it's a big nap, I think. Also, I probably should not wake back up afterwards, because it is 5 in the fucking morning.
I mean, conversation very unfinished, but cannot argue with this. Where do you want to go?
I don't know. Your place has got blood all over it.
I cleaned it.
When?
When I got back to grab a change of clothes. When you were messing around with Gate, I think. Was after conversation, but before I find you.
And might be invaded with souls. And my place is on fire.
It'll be fine. Will not be invaded by souls.
No, Bran, it literally will be invaded by souls.
We have time to sleep.
Noon tomorrow. That is what they said. And I will definitely not be awake before then.
Not sure how you are this sure of that, but...
Because Rurik came and told me. That's what the people of Fairmont have said. I don't know. I'm just repeating what he told me. Rurik might not be a reliable informant,
like, yes, the city might be uninhabitable, but I'm not sure, like, that far north will be habitable immediately.
Well, you made it very clear where you'd like to go, so let's go.
We can go back to castle, but you said you want to go there because it's on fire.
I don't know.
No, I could put up, like, 4 walls and a bed down here. For now. I can. Well, you also can.
I could, but that would mean I had tools, which I never do.
What if you had tools?
You know what I have in my pocket? A fuck ton of honey wine.
Is that a yes on idea?
I mean, we can sleep under the stars. I've never had an issue with that.
I mean, I literally have a bill kit if we want to put down
Do
at
you
least
fucking really?
I'll just say, we can sleep under the stars, but we can make something a bit more comfy.
rug and about 15 pillows.
Oh, you never gave me build kit back.
Me?
We left. Yes, I gave it to you to make beds in the
Oh,
castle.
that's why there's two. Okay, they're both in the castle then. All right.
I,
Well,
I
I
guess
guess we
we
need to.
sleep
Okay. All right.
in Whitfield or we go to castle. What do you want to do? Mm. I have an idea. I have idea.
Oh.
I know what we're doing. Come this way. Come with me. You know, I started out really not liking the desert, but it's slowly growing on me. How about this place? I like the water. Did I ever tell you this?
A couple times.
I tell you why.
That I don't think so.
I like swimming because in the water, every movement you make, every part of your body helps to move you. It is total control of positioning and location. And I like feeling in control of myself. Of course, I also really like this, feeling of water.
I've always enjoyed laying in the sunlight.
Mm.
You know what it is? I don't think I've gotten any frolicking recently.
You've been running around every so often. We just run around now.
I know, but that's the first time I've done it in a long time.
And we should do more often.
Yeah, probably.
Do Do you want to hear a very stupid, probably very wrong theory that I formed in last 3 minutes?
Mm, sure.
I think part of you maybe is rejecting weird.
Why do you say that?
I think I think you adapt to lack of weird very well. I think mm, you have been feeling
Oh fuck.
or wanting to feel. Oh, okay. Hello. Where did you come from? Very sneaky.
It was an imaginary cat, it's fine.
I think you have been wanting to.
Oh, word this.
If we turn around, you can be in the sun more.
Oh god.
I think you've had a lot of moments of humanity in the last few weeks.
Oh, don't. That's gross. Don't say that.
Moments that made you very confused, but also that you enjoyed. And I think part of you is looking for that more. Part of you maybe is yearning for more of that and understands that maybe with the weird, maybe with the weird is one-way trip back to how you were before, not as you are now.
I think I am more afraid than I used to be, even without the weird. That's the problem.
Suppose I will have to take your word for it. I did not know you very well before you ran out.
I think I was kinder.
I don't think you remember humanity very well if you equate it to kindness.
No, I've always been very bad at fainting humanity. I tried very hard for a long time.
Can you not take my word for it?
You don't know what it means to be human either.
I recognize humanity when I see it.
You are a liar. What? I heard you like to suffer. She's just suffering on so many levels.
I mean it, Artemis. This may be of your own doing.
Bran, I adore you
It,
because you are wicked, not because you are a kind human.
I, I, uh, this we're talking about you right now.
Oh fuck, no, I don't like doing that.
I think maybe you're not ready to go back just yet. Maybe some part of you was liking where you were going without the weird. Maybe some part of you would not want to see these changes undone. Or maybe, issues completely unrelated and I'm talking out of ass.
I don't know.
But
The issue is if I
I
go
think
back,
maybe
then
you should take more than one day to decide.
yes, well, whether I can feel it or not doesn't change the fact I need to go back at least for a while to check on what remains of the old herd, if they're even still there in Gloomwood, to confirm that Winter died. And a few other things. Maybe I'll get you a bit bob
Others
from
can
the
do.
market.
I'm just saying, if you want to do this, you'll do this, but if it's just to fulfill this duty, others can do this. It doesn't have to be you.
Mm. Do you not want me to go?
No. I would like you to stay. And I will not pretend that it is not for selfish
It
reasons.
was a lot of fun,
But I
Sisti.
also genuinely believe that you should at least explore option before you go back. Perhaps I'm not doing this right. I would like you to stay here and spend some time with me while things are not burning.
Bran, there's literally a torrent of souls rushing out of the well as we speak. Things are going to be burning
You
for a
don't
long
have
fucking time here.
don't have to stay here. The world is vast.
Bran,
We can come back once the souls have dispersed at least a little bit.
Bran, there's literally a kingdom full of lycans and vampires and one exiled demon who is no longer welcome, voidlings and creatures of all other manners of darkness. That is under
They'll
assault.
be they will be equally fine if you go on vacation with me than if you go out to the hedge.
Well, if I go out into the hedge and come back, they won't even notice I'm gone. That's the problem.
You don't know that. You said you
No.
can't know that for sure.
But you're telling me we should go on vacation while the world burns. Maybe. Maybe I don't go back to the hedge right away. But I can't really get up and leave. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah. Well, not with that attitude. Offer is there. You don't have to take. But I think if you go to each person and ask them if you deserve a vacation, you would get a lot more yeses than you would no's.
That doesn't change what I owe people. Just because you don't think they bind you doesn't mean they don't bind me. I can't step away from responsibility just because it is hard. I can ask for someone who is a great and comforting touchstone to me to maybe stay, though.
If you ask me to stay, I will stay, but I do need to caution you. If you do nothing but put out fires, you will burn yourself. And then you are no help to anyone.
Says the man whose
And
skin
if you
was
are
literally burning yesterday.
if you are driven by nothing but obligation, then I'm sorry, Artemis, but you are not truly free.
No, I never said I was, Bran.
I would like you to be. Freedom does not mean ignoring obligation, but it means balance, it means choosing. But maybe it has been too long a day for something like this. Let us talk less and kiss more. Hmm?
Yes, let's. Night, Bran. Hmm?
Good night, Artemis.
Oh, it was so cute. It was so cute. Oh. Oh. All right. I think I'm gonna go to bed then, guys. Have a great evening. I don't think anybody else is on. Literally nobody else is on. I will catch you all tomorrow. See you later. Bye.